What's good, neighborhood? It's your favorite neighbor, your man Marq Nash. He is I am he. Another great episode of Breaking Beats. How y'all feel? What's the deal? As you can see by the title, the thumbnail, oh, it's going down. Joe Budden took to the his podcast and he had a few things to say about Drake's album. If you listen to the whole thing, he was very positive about Drake and his album. Even in this rant and this clip I'm about to play, he talked about like, yo, he started off like, yo, this is my man, this is my issue. But then somewhere in between there, it seems like he went somewhere else. Some would say he went too far. Excuse me. But what do you think? Did he go too far? Can you critique, can you be in the industry and critique somebody that you cool with and critique their music and whatever they got going on and still be cool? Can you do it? Do you supposed to do it publicly, privately? How does that work? I'll play what he said and then I'll read what Drake had to say. It's on the screen if you want to read ahead, but I'll do my dramatic reading after this.
Yeah. This is my issue with Drake. Well, with this Drake. And I knew that this Drake wasn't going to be a Joe Budden Drake when Yachty said all that shit that he said. And now that we have this project, where is that verse? Where is the verse that Yachty said is arguably one of the best verses Drake has ever written? It's nowhere on this project.
No.
His top 10,
he
20, 30, 40,
verse on his project.
top 50 verses are not on this project. And that's where I recognize I have to let go of Drake. I have to let go. The Drake that I love was the best hook creator, maker, loner outer of in the world. Mm-hmm. What is the last memorable hook you've heard from Drake? And I'm not trying to shit on him. That's my man. But I want to open up the discussion. Even when he used to do features, it was his dominant hook. Mm-hmm. I haven't heard a dominant hook from Drake in a long time.
That's a good point.
Mm-hmm. So now you couple that with he don't rap the way that he stay scheming, take care, views.
5 a.m.
That if you're reading this is so far gone. Even some of the shit that was on what was that Scorpion? More Life. What was that? One of them shits. This is like Yachty rapping. This is like he rapping for the children. And that's dog, I had to look up how old this nigga was when I finished listening to the album. Mm-hmm. You are 36. Your birthday is in 20 days. I Googled that too. You will be 37 years old. Get the fuck away from some of these younger niggas and stop fucking these 25-year-olds.
Wow.
I'm listening to the album.
You mentioned it.
Why are you still fucking the 25-year-olds? You're a 37-year-old billionaire. I get it that you appeal to the world.
And stay current.
I get it that you appeal to the world, and part of that is
niggas don't want to grow up.
But that's what I'm loving about Cole. Like my shit is happening in reverse. Like with Cole, he used to rap about kid shit. I'm a grown ass, like real Jersey City nigga. I don't want to hear how you lost your fucking virginity. And then he started to grow up. Mm-hmm. And then the rapping sounded like an adult rapping. I want to hear adult Drake rapping for adult people.
No, you're not gonna hear that.
That's my issue with him today.
You're not gonna hear that.
He rapping for the kids, the streams,
the Instagram comments, the algorithm. Yeah, I'm rapping for this.
No, he ain't really rapping. He ain't trying to rap for me.
No, he's not.
And I accept that.
I don't know.
I accept that. Mm-hmm. Listen, he has given me
enough.
I'm certainly don't want to sound like I'm sitting here complaining. If he don't make another song, I am well fed. Pause.
Right, that was my take.
He did it already.
I can hate everything he puts out going forward. I got enough Drake in my iTunes. I'm good.
And
I'm good. I mean, enough great Drake.
And part of this is it really shouldn't be on Drake. It shouldn't be on him. In 2024, we should not be looking to Drake to continue again to set the standard and the sound and the premium and the bar moving forward, headed to 2030. He did it for 15 years already. When are you giving him a break?
Well, that is.
All right. So I heard the whole clip, and like I said, it was times in there where he seemed like he went a little too far, but for the most part, he was very respectful of Drake at certain points and respected, what he's contributed to music. But regardless, Drake didn't like it. And he replied with this. At Joe Budden. Yo, you got to love it when they just jump right in with the straight up, hey, nigga, talking to you. He said, hey, Joe Budden, you have failed at music. Wow. He just jumped right in with the ether. At Joe Budden, you have failed at music. You left it behind to do what you're doing now on this clip. Because this is what actually pays your bills. For any artist watching this, just remember, you are watching a failure give their opinion on his idea of a recipe for success. A quitter give their opinion on how to achieve longevity. You switch careers. Wow, he going in, right? You switch careers. Where we at? I lost my spot. You switch careers because the things that pop into your brain had you broke, living check to check, and the raps you write had 450 men showing up to your shows in dusty Nietzsche jeans to screw up their face to mood music 29 and pretend you are the GOAT. All right, whoa. Which is crazy because it's a clip running around of, from back in the day where Drake was one of those guys showing up to the support Joe Budden's like, yo, it's dope to meet you and all of that, right? He said he was a fan. And I think even in this video, like you heard, Joe said, hey, look, it was Drake brain is operating on a different level to make a song that most of our minds work. But anyway, he said, please, to any artist that's doing what they feel is right, don't let these opinions affect your mindset after the fact. This guy is the poster child of frustration and surrendering. You retired and what do you say? You retired and we never hung up your jersey. We don't even remember your number. We know you, we know you for doing this. You withdrew from rap, not because you accomplished all you needed to. It's because it wasn't working for you. I never want anybody in the generations to think that the whole everybody is entitled to their opinion is a real thing. This is a man projecting his own self-hate and the fact that I did and continue to do everything he wanted to do for himself. If you need to, here we go. If you needed to put it in simpler terms, I own a 767. That's a jet. He said, I own a 767. He owns a modest home in the 973 and flies first class on special occasions. So not a jet, and ain't got a whole plane. All right, Joe Budden replied at the bottom. He said, Champagne Poppy, you'll grow up sooner or later. Father Time is undefeated. So how do you guys feel? Is Joe wrong for being entitled to his opinion about the album? I mean, it was a lot of times he gave him his flowers on his album, but as you heard, it was times he was very critical and started talking, some would say he went too far. Some would say, nah, man, I agree with Joe 100%. So let me know what y'all think in the comments. It's your man, Marq Nash, Breaking Beats. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Damn, can I run the outro? Yeah, run the outro. Why not, nigga?